Uh, it's just a little bit after 9 a.m. on Friday. Oh, Friday, February 14th. It's Valentine's Day. Huh, I just realized that. Huh. Anyway, uh, it's a little cold this morning. It's around 17 degrees, I think. Yeah, Fahrenheit. But it doesn't feel very cold. There's a slight wind from the east, southeast, right in that direction. But it's not too bad. I can see some frost on everything, but it'll slowly melt off. Yeah. All right, That's the first thing I do is go out to the barn. Oh, I see the cattle right now over there by the barn, or outside the barn. I don't think the heifer had her calf yet. I see her. Oh, there's the heifer in the middle. She's showing signs. She's favoring her leg. Yeah. I don't know why. Something happened to her leg. But that's the pregnant one. I keep thinking she's going to have a calf, but soon. She's making me wait. Okay. Oh, I didn't see that one. The oldest cow there, and the little bullies over there. Okay. And way out there, I see the cattle in the big pasture. So maybe I'll drive out with a truck and check them. Yeah, she's favoring that leg, her right rear, for some reason. Maybe she laid on it too long. I've done that myself. Yeah, it's either 17 or 18 degrees Fahrenheit. It's still a cold one. It's supposed to warm up a little bit more today. We'll see. Yeah, I'll drive out to the big pasture with the truck today. Check the hay after 3 days after I fed them. So there should be plenty left. They still got plenty left. Hay left here. Yeah, I fed this on Friday. That's Tuesday. Today's Friday. And they still got to build up in the barn today. So, I'm cold. Gotta go back in the house. At least I'll be in a warm truck when I go out to the big pasture. Well, I'm in the truck. Oh boy, it took a while to warm up. It's cold. Yeah, I had to warm it up so my phone won't shut off. Yeah, at least it's warm enough now to keep the phone running. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Go out to the big pasture up that road without the 4-wheel drive. See how that works. Yeah, phone's got ice on it again. Not thick though. Although I was looking at the weather forecast this morning, and next week's going to be cold again. Yeah, down in the single digits for a few days. Yeah. But then after a week of cold, it'll warm up again. Don't know if I'll be getting any snow out of that, but it'll be cold. Yeah, it'll be cold. Oh boy. Okay, let's see if we can't get a look at the cattle today. light. It's ground should be frozen, but it might be thawed a little bit on top since the sun's out. But most of it should be frozen enough to hold me up. And besides, it's not that wet, at least for a few days anyway. Well, check this fence here for power. It's working good, so one less thing to worry about. Okay, I'll check the other two fences when I get to the top of the pasture road. Creek's still flowing. I'll check that out on the way back. Okay. The creek is flowing good here. Okay. Let's head on up to the top where I feed the hay. Yeah. Okay. Head to the top. Yeah. I don't think I need the four-wheel drive today, but if I need it, I got it. Yeah, the ground should be somewhat frozen. I guess I better put it in. I just spun. I made the mistake of stopping. Yeah, the ground's a little slick on the surface. Yeah, like I said, that's one reason I bought a four-wheel drive truck. I'm gonna try something different today. Oh, look at that. They rolled the bale all the way down to here. Right there, to the right there. Look at that. Okay, but first thing I'm gonna do is swing around. I wanna take a look at something from a different angle. This is my corral. Yeah, a little closer view. The gate on the right, when I'm ready to corral them and sort them, I close that gate. I swing it this way. Yeah, because in the past, before I put that gate there and another gate on the other side, the cattle would go all the way around the back of the corral, and it was hard to catch them. So now I close that off. I got a fence there, partway down to the trees anyway. So now they can't go to the back when I'm ready to sort them, or at least catch them. Anyway, and this area here on the right, the little entrance there, where the yellow poles are, that's where I back my trailer into. That's where I load them. This pen here in the middle, right there, that's where I let the big animals in there first. Yeah, because they're always pushing everybody else around. So I let them in here first, then I can close them in, lock them in. And then the smaller ones, the younger ones, go around to the other side, where that gate is, or that silver gate is. And before I would close that silver gate to lock them in, but anybody that wasn't in here would always go around the back side. So I fenced that off too. Now I got another gate on back in the back of that silver gate that I can close to the left to keep from going to the back. And also last year I also installed this another gate there on the right there, silver gate in the back. I divided that pin into 2 pins so I can sort them easier in there too. Yeah, there's a gate right there that I can close. Right here. And there's a road down there, way down the bottom. I've done this for a while. I've been on this hill for a while. Hope I don't get stuck. Yeah. There's a little opening here on the left. I'll close. There's a gate on the back side of that silver gate. I'll close that. I'll swing that closed. That way, and then that'll be a fence. There's a fence there, so they can't go to the back of the crowd when I'm ready to catch them all. And then, and I also got another gate over there. I added that last year. The gate in the middle. So when I close the silver gate here to the outside, in front of me, that way I got another gate in the middle there to sort them out, because I get the ones I want to load into my trailer. I get them on the far side there. Yeah, and then I can load them out that way. Works out pretty good. It's not perfect, but it worked for me. A few numbers that I got. What do we got there? Look at the cattle. Yeah, they rolled this one down almost to the gate. Yeah, they rolled it all the way down to the gate. You can see the trail at the left. It wound around until it got down to the bottom here. But there's still one on the far left that they're still working on. So that's after 3 days. So I gave them 4 bales this last time. 4 bales. So okay. Let's get a closer look. Yeah, glad I got lots of hay left over. I don't know what I'm looking at here. Okay. Yeah, they're eating good. Okay, let's get a different angle. I'm just going to drive around. There you go. Yeah, they got plenty to eat. Yeah, there's not going to be any warm days next week, so I'll just have to pick a good day to feed hay. I'm going to get gas, what's today, Friday? I want to get gas tomorrow for the tractor driving to town. Yeah, supposed to be a little warmer tomorrow before the cold weather comes. Yeah, next week's gonna be down to the single digits, so, and only teens during the daytime, so I'll let dress warm when I feed them. I'll probably wait till the end of next week, since they got plenty of hay here. They got enough for another week. Plus they got hay left over from before. Yeah. But when I feel like it, I'll feed them. Anyway, let's get another look, another angle. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they got the first two of these bales here toward me. They got them pretty well scattered in that one rolled all the way down to the gate, but the hay's still there, so they'll still eat it. And it's not like it's going to be muddy for the next week. It's going to be frozen, so they can eat it. Yeah. Oh, that's too bumpy here. Too bumpy. Oh boy. And Bully's got a bale all to himself. How about that? Okay. Yeah. Well, at least they're content with their hay. Yeah. And they're enjoying the warmth of the sun, even though it's cold. Up here, pretty well sheltered from the wind most of the time. Yeah. That's why I feed them up here. It's high ground, so don't get too muddy, and water runs off pretty good. And they got trees on both sides. Well, actually, 3 sides. Yeah. But the most of the shelter, thick trees are from the north and the south. The west, where I'm looking, that's got a few trees, and there's a hill there, so the wind gets blocked a little bit there. The east is open, but it's got some trees around it too. Okay, just want to take a look, see how their hay's doing. I gotta figure out when I might feed them again. Since it's gonna be cold next week, I should give them more. Today's Friday. Yeah, I fed them last Tuesday, so I might feed them Tuesday again, just to make sure they got plenty of hay. They already ate 2 bales, most of them, 2 bales down. They still got a bale and a half here yet after 3 days, so, and they're still eating on the 2 that got scattered. Yeah, by Tuesday I'll probably need some hay again, so I'll think about it then. That's just about right when the really cold weather begins. I think it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I think, is when the bitter cold, the teens and single digits are going to show up, the temperature. So yeah, I should feed them next Tuesday. I like to feed them about once a week anyway. We'll see. That's my hay stock, my hay bales. So I'm good. Yeah, I think I'll feed them again next Tuesday, before the really cold weather comes in. They'll be needing extra hay by then anyway. Yeah, and I'll feed the next bunch of bales Probably closer to the shelter. Yeah, yeah. That way they'll be closer to water. Unless they have to go down to the creek to drink if the pond freezes up, which it probably will in that cold weather. Just gonna yeah. A little bumpy here. A little bumpy. What do we got here? And who we got down here? Oh, number 2 cow. Yeah. Well, this is about where I started. Guess I'll head back to the house. This white heifer here in front of that cow, that's this cow's first calf. Yeah, so she'll be around 3 years old this spring. Yeah, and her younger brother, a year after her, is that little white bull I got up by the house. And the where is he? Oh, the black calf all the way to the right, next to that other light colored calf. That's this cow's third calf, and he's a bull too. Both of them are bulls. And this calf over here, this white bull calf over here, laying down with his mama. That's the 5th calf of this old cow laying next to him. Yeah, and then he's a bull. Her first 4 calves were heifers, and 2 of them are cows already. Yeah, her first calf, or her first born, was heifer, and she's already had 3 calves. 4th this year she has one. And then this one here, right, this darker one right here, she's had 1 calf. That's the calf that was next to that black one over there, that light colored one. But that red one there in the distance, yeah, that's a heifer. That's the number 3 calf from the old mama cow, and she's showing an udder, so she should be having a calf. Yeah. And number 4, 4th heifer, is this light brown one here. Yeah, she'll be 2 years old this spring. Yeah. And her little brother is that white bull that was next to the mama cow. I gotta watch where I'm driving. I'm gonna wind up hitting something like a fence. Okay, that's about it. I'm gonna head back to the house. Alright. They're all good. Everybody's doing fine. I got plenty to eat. Yeah. The crowd works for me. Okay. Let's head back to the house. Oh, that's right. I forgot to check the fences. I'll do that after I go through the gate. Okay, let's go. Let's check the fences before I close the gate. Well, the north and south fences are working good. Probably because the sun's shining today. They don't work as good on a cloudy day. Okay, let's head back to the house. Okay, so I guess my plan is to feed them again next Tuesday. Today's Friday, Monday or Tuesday, whenever, before the bitter cold temperatures show up, the teens and single digits. Yeah, the ground's a little soft now. The sun's melting it a little bit. Looks like that pond's a little... I think that ice was always on there. It never did melt. I guess it was too much shade. There's the bridge. Okay, let's get on across the bridge. Well, no, I gotta stop and look at the creek while I'm on the bridge. That's my habit. I could probably take it out of four-wheel drive now. I think I should be okay. 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 Take a look at the creek. There it is. Creek's flowing. If the cattle need water and it gets too cold next week because of the bitter cold, they can always come down here and drink. There's always water flowing here most of the time. Usually. Anyway, it was the last time I got this cold. They had good water here. They just gotta make the effort of walking down here. Okay, but there's still water at the top pond until it freezes over too thick. Alright, let's head back to the house. Okay, let's go. Take it out of four. I'll get up on. Let's get up that hill and then I'll take it out of four-wheel drive. I'll wait till I get to the road. That's better. Ground's still a little stuck here. Yeah. Okay, so all the fences are working. That's one thing I come out here to check, make sure the fences are working. Now I gotta close the gate. Okay. That's done. At least it's still a nice day with the sun shining, even if it is cold. Okay, no traffic. Yeah, I'm glad I put it up in four-wheel drive. Going up that little hill up to the road because I was spinning. Okay, put it back in the two-wheel drive. Let's go home where it's warm. Yeah, I guess I better do some grocery shopping too this weekend. Yeah, before the weather gets cold again. I guess the groundhog was right on Groundhog Day. We're getting some more winter weather. Oh boy. What do you expect? It's winter. Winter is supposed to be cold. At least around here anyway. I haven't cut this grape out yet. I need to do that. I don't think it's gonna... hasn't had fruit on it for years. At least none that I ever saw. But I usually let it get too bushy with leaves and vines anyway. So I don't really eat grapes anymore. I'll eat raisins, but that's about it. Okay. Right back where I started from. Catch you later. Well, it warmed up to about 25 degrees just after 12 noon. So that's something. Still below freezing though. Well, still cold. And I was checking the weather forecast again for next week. I was a little bit wrong. The teens and single digits weather starts on Tuesday. So I'll probably feed the hay again on Monday then. Yeah, that way it won't be. I think it's still going to be mid to 20s on Monday, so I won't be too cold on the tractor. But I'll do it the same way I did before. I'll cut the net wrap off everything that I'm going to feed. I may not have to feed these though. Yeah, they still got a bale up in the barn plus this bale here, so I think they're good. Yeah, I think they'll be okay. And there's the pregnant heifer standing up over there. Yeah, I wish she'd have her calf before this cold weather comes. Yeah, that won't be good for the calf or the cow. She has a calf when it's bitter cold like that. Okay. Yeah, I'll just feed the hay at the big pasture. I'll cut the net wrap off first, like I did last time. That saves me time on the tractor from getting on and off all the time. Okay. Although I am going to get gas tomorrow for the tractor, so I'll have plenty of gas and I'll fill it up. So I'll be good there. So but I still will cut the net wrap off first. It makes it easier. All right. Well, at least that's my plan anyway. Of course, my plans tend to change from time to time. All right. That's all for now. Keep an eye on this heifer. Yeah, hopefully if she does have a calf in that bitter cold, she'll do it up in the barn. If she's smart. I lost my sunshine. It got cloudy, so it feels colder now. The sun always makes it feel warmer. Maybe just in my mind, but anyway. Yeah, it's a lot more cloudy now. Yeah. Yeah. Clouds are thick. Yeah, well, that's okay. I'll be in the house anyway. Cattle sure knocked this one apart, this bale, but it's all under the roof, so it should stay dry. So it shouldn't waste as much. Yeah, that's why I put it in a little farther this time. But I won't need to feed them this on Monday. I'll just feed the cattle at the big pasture. Okay. Yeah, there's ice on the pond today. And it's probably going to stay that way for a while. Or at least another week, because it's really going to get cold. Next week, really cold. Still windy and cold. Still around 25 degrees at 5 p.m. And it's still cloudy, too. Yeah. Sun's over there somewhere. Oh, it's windy. Ooh, cold. Right now, the wind's from the south. Oh, but it sure ain't warm. Usually the north wind's cold. Today the south wind is cold for some reason. I don't know why. But there is some cold air coming. I just see something today. I don't know what's going on over there at the neighbors. Looks like some kind of a big truck with a big building on it. Well, not a big building, but it's some kind of a building. I'm not sure, but I think the owner of that woods there, yeah. I think that owner of the woods, either the owner of the woods is brought in a prefab building, gonna get it into those woods over there. or this neighbor here that I can see is going to put up a building. But anyway, sun will be setting over there somewhere, but I won't see it. Yeah, it's starting to get glowy back there. Getting too cold out here. I got to go in. There's the two older Highlanders and the white bull. For some reason the heifer's outside. I don't know why. I don't know why, but the pregnant heifer's out here. She should be inside where it's warm because the wind's pretty strong on this side. Well, she don't look like she's in any distress. She's chewing her cud. Look at that. The kitty came. The female kitty followed me out here. I didn't see Bud anywhere. He's probably out hunting. The dark grayish cat. Anyway, girl, you're going to get cold next week, so if you're going to have a calf, you need to do it now. It's supposed to be a little warmer tomorrow. That's why I'm going shopping for gas tomorrow. And maybe even groceries too. Supposed to be in the 40s, but I'll be lucky if we get in the 30s. Yeah, forecasts never seem to be right for the high temperature. Anyway, she seems like she's okay. Oh, there's Bud. Here comes the blackbird. Or should I say, there goes the blackbirds. Yeah, they're going to roost. Going to their roost somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, well, girl, if you're going to have a calf, you better do it soon. Because next Tuesday, the weather's going to get really cold. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Colder than today, that's for sure. Okay, I'm ready to go back to the house. Yeah, that should be fine in here. Plenty to eat. She's still favoring that leg. I'm not sure why. Favoring her right rear. She must have done something to it. I'm not sure what though. Maybe she stepped on something. I hope she'll be okay. You're on your own, girl. I can hear the electric fence beeping from inside the barn, so I'm guessing the fence is working good. And I can hear it like that. It's a plug-in type though. Okay, pond's frozen. I'm frozen. I'm going to back at the house warm up. So the days are getting longer. Some sun comes up earlier in the morning and sets later in the afternoon, like now. But it sure don't seem like it's getting any warmer, especially if it's going to get really cold next week. But after that cold spell, it's going to warm up again. So every day we're getting closer to spring. So I guess I'll just have to be patient and wait for it. All right. Catch you on the next one. Bye.